Damn YouTube, back at it again with another TNA 2009 TEW 2016 video. We are in week 3 of December. This is the go home show to final resolution. Let's go ahead and get into these incidents real quick. Oh, well, okay, that just spoiled Rob Van Dam. No problem, no problem. Turned up so high on soft drugs that he had to miss. Alright, I wasn't going to use him on this show, and it's kind of hypocritical compared to what I did with Raven, but seeing as I didn't use him yet and didn't plan on using him in this show, I'm decently okay with it. Hopefully we can do one of these options to get him off of that. Fine. Nope. Okay, we're screwed. We're screwed. We're screwed. We're screwed. Why are they happy and then unhappy? This makes no sense. That made no sense. AJ Styles a crit. Oh god. Oh. Well then. AJ Styles passed tips on working as a babyface to his protege. I really, really hope that RVD doesn't do that in the future. But it's Rob Van Dam. What do you expect? Alright, locker room controls. Because people have been telling me about this, that I have not been doing them. And I kind of wanted to see if I wanted to do one of them at the moment. Metal? And which one do we want to do? Huh. I kind of want to do the Alex Shelley, Dixie Carter stuff just because I don't want him to. So, wait. What? Okay, yeah, let's do positive. Alright, cool. That was a success. Alright, now let's go ahead and get into the booking of the show and make a cut here. Alright, we are back. So let's go ahead and get right up into the show. Whoa. We kick things off with our first 100 rated angle, which is great. Desmond Wolfe comes out to the ring grabbing a microphone saying that last week he showed how dominant he is in this company and in this industry altogether when he took out AJ Styles and Mr. Anderson by himself. And that this Sunday it's only a matter of time before he raises the title above his head officially and says he is the champion. Styles comes out, basically the two go back and forth with words, and then Styles goes to walk down the ramp and says, "No, I got you tonight. I got you when we go to that contract signing." So basically, a contract signing gets announced for tonight. 100 rated angle. I'm very happy with that. We then go on to Christopher Daniels versus Suicide, going on with what happened last week. Daniels pretty much now facing X Division guys, and he defeats Suicide with a 79B, which is really good. I expected this though from Kazarian and Daniels. After the match, Don West and Amazing Red come out, and Don West with the microphone says, "You know what, Daniels, if you want to say that Amazing Red is an incredible champion for the X Division, how about this Sunday? Final resolution. Amazing Red versus Christopher Daniels, one-on-one for the X Division title." And Daniels just smiles, shrugs his shoulders, and nods and agrees. So now this Sunday, we know that Amazing Red will defend the X Division title against Christopher Daniels. Let's go on to the next segment, which is a graphic appears on screen that shows off that tonight the Kings of Wrestling, including Sarah Del Rey, will take on Beer Money and ODB in a 6-man tag match. Six intergender man? Whatever. You get what I mean. 63. Then we go on to the Eric Young Global Championship Open Challenge, which I did not do last week as I did not know who I wanted to put in that. But nonetheless, we have Eric Young defending the global title, and his answeree, you know what I mean, the person that comes out, god damn it, is Kip James. And Young just beats James pretty much, giving him another defense in this open challenge. Got a 69C+. Eric Young then goes on to say on the microphone after that he can and he will face anyone at Final Resolution because the Open Challenge will not stop. The Open Challenge will keep going and going and going until he is your forever global champion. That did an 80B. Did really good. We then go on to Ty Dillinger versus Consequences Creed. Just a quick match to calm the crowd down and also give Ty Dillinger some momentum. And Consequences Creed did an in-ring performance of 60, so that did really good for him. And Dillinger did 51, gave Dillinger some momentum. I'm happy with that. 57 C-. We then have Sting come out, and similar to last week, he calls out Jon Moxley once again, and basically does the same exact thing where he's like, "I'm telling you, you need to make your name. So come out here and face me one-on-one. Make your name." Doug Williams and Brutus Magnus, however, the British Invasion come out instead. And they did a 79B. They basically say that we're here to make our names, but unlike last week, we're actually going to make our names compared to some people, basically talking about Dillinger. And then we go into Doug Williams versus Sting, which I knew this would do really well. Did a 77B. Both had an in-ring performance of 81, and they have great chemistry, so that's good. Sting defeated Doug Williams in 12 minutes and 21 seconds, just something to give Sting momentum. We then go to a hype video that hypes up the return of Booker T, because we haven't used him, and I re-signed him. So Booker T is being hyped up. I pretty much can guarantee he won't be at Final Resolution, but afterwards he might be going into the 2010 year. He might show up. So this was just a hype video to hype up and get him back known to the crowd. Did a 75 B minus. Can't ask for more. We then go backstage to Mr. Anderson getting interviewed by Christy Hemme. Anderson basically talking about how last week he was going to beat AJ Styles finally, showing that he is the phenomenal one, but Desmond Wolfe stuck his nose in some business that was not his. So Mr. Anderson basically says that I'll be there at the contract signing. I'll get good eyes on it. That's all I'll say. And then hands the microphone back to Hemme. We then go on to Jay Lethal versus Samoa Joe, something for Joe to keep that momentum up. And I wanted to really give Jay Lethal a good match, and I knew this would do really well. Jay Lethal had a 76 in her performance, Joe had an 89. Joe taps Lethal out, and then after the match, Joe grabs the microphone and says, I don't care who wins this Sunday. AJ Styles, Desmond Wolfe, it could be anybody. I will kill you. I'm coming for that title, and I will not stop until the Nation of Violence holds the championship. Did a 79B. I'm impressed. We then go to the main event match. This main evented, so I had no clue how it was going to do. A 73B minus. I'm impressed. It was the Kings of Wrestling versus Beer Money and ODB. ODB had a 63 in-ring performance. It did really well. Sarah Del Rey had a 65, so she's improving. That's good. Not really much more to ask for from this. Del Rey ended up getting the pin on ODB, giving the Kings of Wrestling a win. I did keep Bobby Roode and James Storm strong in this because I didn't want them looking weak going into the tag team title match this Sunday. And also, Sarah Del Rey will not be facing ODB now for the title because she defeated her in this triple threat or this 6-man tag match. So we go on to the contract signing, which ends the show. AJ Styles and Desmond Wolfe are out there going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Desmond Wolfe did not do well without a script to follow. That's the first time in how many segments has he done now? But they go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. The lights go out, lights come back on. Anderson's in the ring with a smirk on his face and a chair in his hand, and he swings, cracks Styles, goes to swing to hit Desmond. Desmond ducks, rolls out of the ring after Styles and Desmond both have signed the contract already. Then Anderson looks at the contract, laughs, picks it up, and rips it up, and then throws the ripped up pieces of paper out of the ring at Desmond's face. And Anderson says that I'm not gonna forget about what you did last week, and that's how we end Impact this week with an 87B plus. And the show was a 77B. Dope. I was honestly did not know how it was gonna do based on what we had for the main event, but it did really well. It increased our popularity in 26 regions. That's great. A little side note. Once I get done with the December shows, I am planning on doing a video going into what my goals are for the 2010 year with this series. But I know that my booking has been really weird for me lately because I'm a long-term booker, but I haven't done any long-term booking or anything like that except for like maybe one or two things when it comes to this series. So after we get done and going into 2010, once my new vision for the company is firmly placed, that's when I'll go down and I'll start doing long-term booking so everything makes sense. Because right now, I completely admit that my booking is very, very weird in the terms of not many things are connecting back and forth. And it's just mainly being thrown together. Like, look at this pay-per-view. This pay-per-view is very thrown together, except AJ Styles and Wolfe and then the Kings of Wrestling and Beer Money. Everything else is mainly thrown together. But yeah, going into 2010, I'm going to fix that, obviously. I'm going to sit down after the December shows, and I'm going to sit there and I'm going to really plan everything out of what I want to do going forward with the series. And other than that, hit the like button if you like the video, subscribe if you're new, and keep on watching because already know how it is. It's a daily grind. Tomorrow's episode will be Final Resolution, the pay-per-view. I wonder how we're going to do on the pay-per-view, and I also wonder, because the end of the year awards are coming up, so I wonder how our guys are going to do. I wonder if Desmond Wolfe is going to be high up on the Power 500, I think it's called, and I wonder where Styles is going to be. We got a 100 rated angle on this episode, the first of many, I hope, so that's going to be good. But other than that, I appreciate you guys for watching this video, and take it easy. Hope you guys have a nice day.